I had Buff Pup's stream open while I was watching stuff on my phone, and I just put my ears on, and holy cow, she does some weird things. Huh. My ears were assaulted. Anyways, chat. Help me, chat. Help me. Just put your ears on? Yep, put my ears on. Yours are removable? Aren't yours? I can make them removable. Help, chat, help! Help the neurotoxins! They have me! Help! Help! I'm dying! Ah! What? That's just showing the colliders. That's all it do. Welcome to stream. This is Frost. Trails. Since we're late, let's just start. Secret Passage. Went to the Oast District. Had coffee at Machias's house. Learned about his cousin sister and how she died and why he hates nobles. Blue Blanc stole a tiara, and he acted in a way that made it seem like he wanted to finally reveal himself to one of his targets, and he did. He's like, oh, hi, I'm Blue Blanc, Green Schwarzer. You figured out that I was disguised as the tram conductor, even though I made it very obvious to you. Million Mira, not gonna happen because Sepith is worth a lot less. He was disguised as the train, crazy. And a meme. Cool meme. Trails. We find a neat coincidence that you're streaming CS today when one of the newer members of the Trails Discord you made just started CS1. Because of him saying that he started, we went on a tangent about how CS is way too many characters and that CS1 is good. What are other Trails game you've played so far? I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm playing Cold Steel. Because I play Cold Steel 3 to 5 times a week. And that's 300 some days a year that someone could start Cold Steel. That I also happen to be playing Cold Steel. Other game? While Frost is streaming? Holy crap, Jen! That's such a coincidence. How did this happen? Hi, Oodles. Pet. Guess what, Oodles? Your appointment got switched to tomorrow instead of in a week. You ready to go to the veterinarian? Your ears are going back? You don't like the vet? Oh, your ear went back? Uh-oh. You know the word vet? Every time I say the word vet, his ear just starts going back. Hey, bud. Pet. Coincidence? I don't know what game you're talking about, Pocket. But yeah, it's cool that you got someone, or maybe I don't know if you got them to play, but that's another person's playing Cold Steel. If you are starting on Cold Steel and you haven't played any of the other games, having this many characters is overwhelming. But if you have played, then you're all like, man, this is just a Tuesday. Let's go test if there are new dialogues. Wow, such repeated dialogue. Wow, wait, there is no new dialogue. Except for the people inside the building. I think we're good. I wrote stuff about NPCs on my YouTube stream. Much repeated dialogue, so wow. Very wow. Man, I love Doge. Doge. What a good boy. Pop, pop. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Chat, should I use my other model for this stream? I confuse anyone who's not used to it. Do it. I'll do it. And then when I do my first karaoke stream in a long time, the one that I'm going to be doing before... oh, the proportions are weird, so I have to, like, do this. Hi, chat. I can call it my 0.5 debut karaoke stream. I got 1 like and I'm doing it. ENVtuber. Welcome. Welcome to the stage, ENVtuber. How are you chillin' this day? Me frost, me chill. Weird proportions? Mostly just the hands and the feet are weird. Look at those box feet. The legs are okay. The hand, look at that thumb. Look at those fingies. Very long neck. The long neck is also really long. The way the jacket sort of curves in and just stays there. Those are, I mean, you know, preferences might go in your favor, but they are too big for me. I just like the face tracking. Look at giraffe. Giving the old once over to check there's no Bond dialogue. Hello, Bond. Hope you have a good time with your wife, daughter, and cat in Crossbell. Surprised they didn't mention the cat. The cat's just as important. I've gone through a lot for that cat. Should be on Risha. True. A fox of my caliber does not deserve such portions. Portions. I think we're good to just go to the Sancta District. We were called there for a sudden quest. Fun real quest with quest markers? Yeah, luckily using Cheat Engine, I was able to turn off the mini-map. So, haha! I figured it out that way. Luckily we have a way to get around that and still make it fun for ourselves. But the fact that the devs did that, man. Come on, Falcom, not cool. Not cool in the slightest. I'm not missing anything by going straight to the Sancta District. Am I no hidden quest now that I completed the Blue Blanc thing? Popper Boy, anyone know? Get hit by bitrate. Bitrate. Look at that nice circle. Titrate. I doubt we'll have time to do anything else once we've arrived at the Sancta District. Should we get going? You know what? I didn't even think about playing a different game this morning. It didn't even cross my mind. Huh. Sonic District. When you move faster than light, you live in darkness. I love that picture. The kid looks so dead inside. Voice holds out? Yeah, I hope so. It definitely doesn't feel bad. I think the fact that my voice just felt normal is the reason I didn't even think about it. The girls' school got out. You can tell because they're our girls' school. Wow, look at those dreamy Class 7 folk. They all... I like how they all uniformly, as they taught them at the girls' school, taught them to go, whoop, whoop, whoop.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
They're making robots. Oh, you gonna attack me? You wanna fight, Dusty? You want more playtime? You want playtime, huh? You want playtime? Rah. Oh! Oh, Dusty! You okay? Come here. Poor baby. He made a jump and didn't make, well, he tried to make a jump, but didn't make it and fell down. And you just jumped down on your own. That's gotta hurt, Dusty. That's such a big jump. Don't do that. My cats, man. My cats.
Yeah, they must go to St. Australia too.
So, the famous St. Australia Girls' School is around here, huh?
Why is Dusty such a moron? I think he's bumped his head one too many times while sliding sliding when he's trying to stop. We have carpets everywhere we can. Like, our living room is carpeted, and our living room has wooden floors, and my bedroom has wooden floors, but we put carpets on all of them, like just free carpets that aren't stuck to the ground. And that helps them, but in the kitchen, they just slide around and hit their heads everywhere. It's revenge for his balls. Ever since he lost his balls, he lost his brain.
It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Hey, Glorifan! I know we always make plans and we never follow up, but this time I want to make plans for Gunsmith Cats. Wanna watch Gunsmith Cats? It's an anime. New face, who this? It's my 0.5 model. It's a model I've had as long as I've had my other model. I just didn't use it. What a dog thinks after castration when the coat is removed. And they try to chew down there for the first time. Get that live reaction. Sounds beautiful? Let's go. It's girls with guns, I think.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit.
Ew, high school. Why would you go to a high school when you can go to a war school? War! That's where we are from.
Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
Frostering.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
I, Machias, like when they are virgins. Holy cow, Machias. You do not do stuff with men ever. It's evil. Chastity forever. I mean, they did say something about... I think there was some kind of funny little thing we said because St. Australia virtues... something about virginity, and they're all virgins, which means they're all very powerful or something. I don't know, man. Not having cats with guns? That's true.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
He does live in Heimdall. He must have researched it. He was like, I wonder if I can get into St. Australia's girls' school. If I just change my hair a little bit and maybe put a little makeup on. I want to be chaste
Anyway,
reject
let's
materialism.
go and wait by the front gate.
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
What? You're around girls all the time at war school.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
Yeah, Laura's pose. That was cool. I want to be a tomboy. I mean, you should still want to be a tomboy, right? Being a tomboy is sick. It's so cool. Tomboys are
wondering.
awesome. That's it. I'm gonna be a tomboy. He has the same core values. He'd fit into the culture. Yeah.
Did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts.
Tomboy for us? Yeah. What would that even look like? You know? Maybe some tan skin because I tan in the summer quite well.
That
Couldn't
alone
study
was
the blade
reason
here.
enough to look
She couldn't
elsewhere.
smash. I mean, she would get plenty of love letters and probably could smash, but not in the way she wants to. Spats? I mean, I'm gonna have something like spats on my model that I make because so there's no flashbangs. Don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. Gosh darn it. Oodles, you shoved the door wide open and locked it. Gosh darn it. Locked it open. Do ba ba. Spat on your grave. Dang. That's metal. I got trouble in the first place. I don't want to flashbang my Twitch chat. Even if they want it, I don't want to. So I'll probably have something spats or just like boy short underwear. So flashing, but not like panty flashing. Yeah, I'm totally gonna be doing flips and cartwheels. I have the space for that, 100%, for real, believe me. I'll just do it off camera. You just won't see it, because I'm cool that way, and you don't need to see greatness to understand and believe that it happened. Nah.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
She would turn into the Reen she always wanted to be. She would be the harem master.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
That yawn track? What yawn happened? Wow, a flip. Wow. Sick! Wicked!
Oh?
Wicked! Say wicked now in chat!
I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school.
The Olympics? Yeah, I could be the first fox to be in Olympics. I can do backflips with 0 gravity. Wicked! Let's go!
I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
I've heard that too.
Gnarly dude.
Princess who?
Princess, I'll find your Oodles, your bomb collection. Oodles, stop shoving the door wide open. Huh? Huh? What's up? What's the problem? I have a cutscene to get through. I mean, I've been interrupting myself. a lot to not get through this cutscene. Oh, are you and Dusty playing? That makes sense. Alfin the fish. She's all fin! You know, sit there, Dusty? Okay. I'm gonna extend my leg. Try and get the door with my leg. Done. Ugh. I was vertical. The door is open. You can go out that way, Dusty, if you want. It's cracked. You can fit.
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
I didn't know her name. And I'm from Libra Lacrosse Bell. Lamon.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Trails Fish Story crossover with Alfin the fish?
Princess Alfin is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugent.
Dual citizenship, yeah. I'm applying for Erebonian right now, but I don't know that they enjoy foreigners all that much.
She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
That's what she must do, outwardly face. I've seen a different side of her, Elliot. I think Rian is in for a bit of trolling soon.
Is that so?
Have the visa? Yeah. It's the Cold Steel Pass.
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
You've met her. You are a noble house.
I figured as much.
Makes sense.
I've seen photographs of her plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the opportunity to meet her.
She shows up in magazines. I guess, real world royalty shows up in magazines. I see them on the front covers when I'm checking out the grocery store.
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric.
Cedric.
He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right.
Yo, what about the other
I've seen a
one?
picture of the prince in a magazine before.
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask, but what about the other one? The other prince that's older? You should ask that Fee. You don't know that much about it, so you should, like, ask. I love how fast my face can go from, I am so full of joy and laughter. My eyes twitching. There's no the prince? Alright, let's not talk about him.
Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alfin's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
Mistress. Mistress.
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
You would say that, Marcus Eepy. Yeah.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately.
Olivier. You've heard his name from many people because he's the debaucherous prince. And there are many ladies in the 800,000 population of Heimdall.
He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
The Darcy, the Bobcat, the Linda, the Lusitania.
Ah, you must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel.
Oh,
after the crisis.
the
in Liberl was
Arcel!
addressed.
The Arcel! All aboard the Arcel! I pronounced it the Arcila. People said to say Arce, and Laura says Arcel. So, I'm gonna go back to Arsila, and because that's what I called it all the way through until someone told me in like Azure or Zero that no, Frost, you're wrong. I'm gonna go back to Arsila so I can do it because Laura says Arcel. She also says her last name, the Arcade, I think. Even her own last name. Shut up, Pocky! ENVtuber is cool to the bone. She doesn't let anything get to her head. Arcel? Never heard of it. I'm okay. I'm not gonna rage about all the mispronunciations. Watch how stoic I am. Observe. Look, you may think I'm full of rage, but really on the inside I'm... Why does my eye twitch? I don't know why it's twitching. Like, my actual eye isn't twitching. Okay, what if I take my glasses off? What do you guys think? Does it twitch? It's not twitching. It's my glasses. Great. I got my glasses back on. Not gonna stream with glasses on? That would be the worst nightmare you've ever witnessed. Chat, you would see this every time I have to read dialogue. Ah! I'm leaning forward as far as I can. Putting my head against the screen. Glasses mess up tracking, especially digital anti-reflective glasses. Hee 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 ha ha ha. Place trails, it's hilarious. Not enjoy this model as much as the other one is the eyes and mouth. You can't explain why though. My favorite part about this model is the mouth. But my least favorite part is, when talking about the head, is the eyes. I don't like the eyes in this model. They move good. If my other eyes models would move this good, it'd be great. But my other models, like the colors and design, I like better. But the mouth on this one, I wish I could just have this mouth on my other model. And I would be great. The hair physics? They move too much. I think the hair moves too much on this model. Alright, tell me about the Arcel, since this is the first time any of us have heard of the name pronounced. That's what we must call it as Class 7 as a whole.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact.
It crashed in Erebodea?
I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
Yeah, these air physics are a bit stuttery. But the face tracking. The face tracking. So good. There was a lot of beige on it, you're right. It was like a white tan.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as Imperial
The
Governor,
Arce
too.
is the Arsile of the Arcel. It's a tomboy. It's tanned. Being tanned automatically makes you a tomboy, right? That's how tomboys work, of course. We can add that to the definition. Or sell your items in a garage sale. We could sell Monkeys' items. I mean, who's gonna notice? No one's ever home.
And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Guy's a tomboy? Yeah, he's the best girl.
Oh, you're all here already.
Oh, Group B.
Ah, you made it.
Yo, what up, Group B?
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
What do you mean? Guys, it's evening. I know, we're here before you. That's what you mean. But it's evening. Trees go fast!
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends.
Confident, aren't you, Eustace? Just wait till we go inspect your side of the city.
If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Yeah, why did they put both of the people who are familiar with the city on the same team? Oh, because their houses are on the same side of the city? Maybe.
Every time.
I'm sure he didn't do the hidden quest.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
But you could just get them to kiss and make out.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Don't say those things so loudly. They'll hear it and get embarrassed and yell at each other.
Wait, did you two?
Yeah, they did. They went at it all night.
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now. Really? That's great! It sure is. Maybe after this field study is over, we can get together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms.
I gotta go back. Take me back. Take me back. What's the name? What's my main model? Load avatar. Frostic AR kit. Same reaction, yeah. They're so in sync with each other. Which AR kit is it? This one? Ah, it is this one. 2.0. That would be crazy. I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Everything would be ruined. Here, let's go with this one. This one's slightly different because the tracking is not as much. Okay, let me go to the other one. This one has slightly more exaggerated tracking, I think. Why? Wait, no, the tracking is much smaller. I have such a small mouth, man. What the heck is up with that? I don't like it. What about any of the other 10 versions of this model that I have? ENVtuber? I like the one, the ENVtuber that I made. What? 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 Where are all the models? Why are they gone? What the heck? Oh, load world. Yeah, I want to load avatar. What if I loaded ENVtuber 2? I don't know that might be not something I wanna. I don't think that's the right one. No, because he called it Frost. Pandari no tongue. Finished V feeler. What is that? Ah, here is what OPA's AR kit tracking looks like on this model before I got it fixed. Wow. Looks like I got stitched lips. And it's crooked. What a lovely smile she has. Ba ba da ba ba da 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 ba ba. Ear physics. Because ear physics, there weren't ear physics on it right away. Wow. Yeah, I gotta go back to the other one. The face doesn't look good on this. Alright, I think it's this one. Okay. Face is fixed. Perfect.
Sounds good.
1.315. That's actually 1.3.1. You were close. No 5.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
That's girls for you.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
Do they?
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
I don't like jam and toast. I don't like jam. I like peach jam, actually. Peach jam is good. That's it. To be a fly on the wall for that.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say?
It sounds ominous. They're out to get me.
It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost district. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
Butter on toast is my favorite. Right next to Nutella.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Reen?
Lovely voice. Reen, do you know this person? Can you tell me who this is?
Elise, what are you doing here?
The war declaration bell? Perfect. As we are from the war school, we shall fight the girl school.
Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Well, what do you know? Says Reen. Of course.
Yes.
It's the bells of hell. We're going to the phantasm. Purgatory for all that XP. Man, I wish my face tracked more.
I see all of your classmates are with you too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute.
WrestleMania.
Are you the ones?
We are them. We are the ones. What do we do?
The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
9 lives. We, as a whole, are a lich. And each of us are part of the phylactery. You have to kill all 9 of us to eliminate us. Slobber knocker. WrestleMania.
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come
Thanks for the
here?
first time, chat. Storm.
Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine.
A friend? It's a very special friend, Elise.
Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear.
I love her doing these anime poses.
She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School.
Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School.
I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
We're at school. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Why are they standing all... Girls love... Boys! I don't think I've seen that uniform military war, brother! Oh, Dragons! The commoners! Oh my, isn't that Lady Laura? She always looks so gallant. Oh, do you think... I can't read it that fast. Isn't that blonde boy useless? You think that boy's a foreigner? He's so tall. Aw, that redhead is so cute. There, silver-haired girl. Hey, the blonde girl seems so cultured. That white girl with the glasses, phasing figure, walking physics. I couldn't read all that. Not that it's all important. It's just... We're just shout-calling the gorgeousness of our class. Ugh, I can feel their stares boring holes in my head. Pay them no mind. We certainly do seem to be the stars of the show today. And Laura's as popular as ever. I can't say that being admired doesn't feel nice, but... No, you don't need to. None of them were important. They admire Laura. Elliot is cute. Tall boy is a foreigner. Eek, boys at my school. That's mostly all of it. Please, don't be too hard on them. We don't have many opportunities to meet people from outside the school. They are literally in a prison. Not boys, people from outside the school. People. They're in prison. This girls' school is a prison. You think the boy in the front is a commoner? Ooh, Reen? I'm not sure, but either way, he looks so handsome. How do you think they know Elise? Actually, you're right. This is kind of uncomfortable. Are they all the same age as you, Elise? I don't know and I don't care. Door Rosengarten.
What's in here?
It's a rose garden. What else, Gaius? No, it's not a rose garden. It's a roses garden. Multiple, plural. I believe.
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's rose garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside. Who did call us here anyway?
Someone in this series is known for roses. True. But we're only meeting someone tangentially related to them.
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Your Highness, I brought the guests.
The social standing you are looking for, Eustace, is more extreme than you think.
Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh,
Oh!
No way.
Marcus! Oh! I love anime sounds.
Hey, Elise, is that...
It's like playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Just having Cloud walk around going, ugh. Huh? Ugh.
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me.
Reen Schwarzer, please attend to me for the dance. And if not Reen, I don't know, Eustace? Maybe Laura can dance with her.
I knew it.
Tea! Tea party! Oh, she's a troll. Tea party. Such a such an anime girl school thing to have. I like the song.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Alphin. Alphin Rice Arner.
Rice! Reese's!
It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
She's not very Ojo-sama, though. She's just high class, I think. I'd like to be the person who lives in that one building right across the road from there, and they just commute to school every day. It's like a 30-second walk to the front gate. Wow, flowers.
Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, all right?
What did she do? Elise, tell us all about what Princess Alphine did. I'll fiend out. Little troll.
I was only trying to tease you a little.
What a teaser.
Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone?
Just like
Please,
Phoebe.
go right ahead.
Such a tease.
Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura.
They've met. All of them.
I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
Look.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you. I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in St. Estrella too.
Fetching. She's a fetch quest.
But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Yeah, and she's better off for it. Her big sword is even bigger now.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
I'm gonna end up as Princess Alphine's gopher. Fetch quest after fetch quest! I love how it looks like Elise is just... I know she's looking embarrassed away from Princess Alphine, but I can just imagine her staring drills into Reen. Just the fact that he's around other girls besides her.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too.
Angelica as well? Hot dog! I'm sure it was a very tough decision for Angelica.
Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself.
Yes! Princess Alphine, join Class 7, become military with us! We need another royalty in our party.
Your Highness?
I've missed that since... I mean, Ellie was kind of old royalty, in a way. I mean, her grandfather was the governor, which is like the highest position. She was like... she was... she was kind of like royalty. Government family, yeah!
Got you to look.
Hee
Well, she seems lively.
That's Yuffie. That's you.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
You're lucky it's only this member of the family and not the other one. Hi, Oodles. Decided to shove my door open again, huh? We're red at this tea party. Once again, another inn. Oh, you need treats? Okay, here. It's begging. You know how to beg, huh? Come into my room and paw at the treat thing. Here, have a few treats. You had a good walk this morning. Oodles, you gotta stop leaving crumbs. Dusty doesn't leave crumbs. He eats the whole tree. You're so wasteful, Oodles.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Yeah, you wanna know what they compare Olivier to, Elliot?
Me too.
A rabbit.
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the academy.
So it seems true, Reen.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer.
Her eyes turn red. Target locked.
Elise has told me so much about you.
Oh god, the way she's saying that. Oh no, Reen's about to have a whole world of hurt. By hurt, I mean he's just gonna get trolled. Also, did you notice that the table is actually just multiple tables together? Where's my cheat engine? There you are. Get open, cheat engine. Couldn't afford one big table. It's only a royal girls' school with the princess in it. But like the princess probably all like, please don't do anything to accommodate extra for me. I am just another student here while I'm at this school. It's 3 tables. And everyone has a cup. Wait. 1, 2, 3. There's an extra cup? No. No, there isn't. Okay, I thought there was an extra cup. I was worried for a second. That was as a ghost. Purdy garden. Come on, let me get that camera back. Good enough. He's so far from Elisa. He is as far away from her as he could get. Elise is stealing from Elisa right now. But don't worry, Alphine will take that position soon. She'll have Reen all to herself.
Your Highness?
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reen?
Reen, she doesn't see you as a brother.
Oh,
I mean a bother.
So refreshing.
My bad.
You're every bit the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask.
Put on this suit, put on these dance shoes. Let's put a little hair gel here. Some cologne. Dance party.
Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
Okay, I understand. I understand. Okay. I get it. So, this is how she's gonna troll us.
What?
Well, as we know, meaning having an older brother in Trails means you're gonna become boyfriends with them, or you're gonna become lovers and get married one day. So if that's what Alphine's looking for,
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family. And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer.
Yeah, though the feelings that you're inheriting from Elise are not as pure as familial love. She's trying to get another one. She is greedy. I mean, one of them has his head stuck in study. The other one is out being a debaucherous prince. But this one's different. This is one of them brother cousins.
I have 2 brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
Adjust?
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
That's enough, Your Highness.
Scary. I want to hear that line in Japanese.
Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside.
Like having to listen to the dialogue anytime Randy's like... I can't even remember, but he makes the funniest noises.
The reason I called you here today was not to talk with me.
But your brother, Prince Olivert.
There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Olive boy.
Why? It's not
Why
like
would
we're
he be
famous.
here? Prince Cedric, that one. You want me to meet? All right, have a good time at work, Pocket. Thanks for sticking around for the first hour of the stream. You want me to meet? Hi, Oodles. We're meeting Oodles for the first time. I want to meet. Mishi. Oodles the king. Yes, bud. Well, after stream, Oodles, I gotta pay rent, get some groceries, then you can have a walk after that, okay?
Who do you mean?
Humstedov.
Hey, isn't that...
His iconic! He did it! He did the thing!
A guitar? No, a lute?
It's his magical fingers, Elliot.
Oh, it seems he's arrived.
So this is the way we meet him.
Oh,
Okay, I have to hear what Olivier sounds like again so I can properly voice him in this game. But I think, however he's voiced in this game, I'll try to do my best to voice him like I did in Sky. Very flamboyant. Unless, well, except when he was in Prince mode, he was less flamboyant.
Well, I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Matt Mercer?
It's a pleasure to see you again.
He's a robot. I love how he carries his loot in 3D. My grandmother had to come check if something was wrong because I was just banging on my desk. Post Lisa's voice line. Just joined the marching band. He's got the silent step down too. Terrifying Elise sounds. Keeps that horn angle.
And you as well, young lady?
Not as elegant enough. Matt Mercer, more elegant, please.
Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable.
who's this guy?
I guess Fee would be the one that asked that.
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
Can you feel his intense perviness emanating off of him? He is the king of Reens. What a guy. He's wearing clothes at all. What a guy.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution.
Do you?
In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at a girls' school.
He calls it a mayfly, like love dies very quickly. Elfin force him into them.
But whose pulse would not quicken wandering into this untainted cloister of dew-eyed maidens? Ah, the romance.
You're doing a pretty good job, no Matt Mercer.
Could he be?
Just a wandering bard.
Ow! I think that's quite enough.
They did the freaking bit. They did the stupid bit. Oh, they did the bit. They did it. Ah, the bit. They did it. They actually did that. It's gone. It's not in her hand anymore. That was literally that was a visual gag. Brought out the fan just to smack him with it. Wow. Anime.
Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
No, please. Don't make us. Olivier, I know you're devious and degenerate, but don't make us edge towards the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Oh, wait. So this is...
This is Prince Cedric.
Whoa.
Indeed. Tis I, Olivert Ricey Arner, also known by some
Ricey.
unscrupulous individuals as the debaucherous prince.
Are you denying it?
I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board.
Ornamental chairman of the board. See, I knew he was on the board. They talked about him.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Wow,
ladies and
another
gentlemen of
person
Class
that
7.
it's really odd how they're in the. Wow, I wonder how involved he'll be with us if he's another chairman of the board in Class 7. I mean, Thor's. Wonder how important he was into making Class 7 a reality. What stakes does he have in it? Because all the other board members so far have been related family-wise. Can I spend more time with Olivier, please? Ah, now he's in his prince get-up. He was wearing his bard outfit just for the... He wore it just for the gag. He wore his prince outfit just for the gag. Just to be like, I am a music instructor. I'm not a prince. Haha.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness.
The chairman. Nothing if not committed. He will drive this bit forever. Olivier, my love. My sweet prince. Class 7 meets up at the gates of St. Estraya Girls School. Elise greets them, says she was told someone, a group, would be meeting her at the school, but didn't know it was Reen and Co. She led them to Rosengarten a rose garden, a flower garden, where they met Princess Alphine. The group reveled in how natural it felt talking to the princess. Alphine voluntold Reen to be her older brother. Alphine voluntold Reen to be her older brother. And then said that she was only an in-between for the actual contact. So we were debated 2 times. First, we were like, oh, hey, Elise, are you the person we're supposed to meet? Nope. Then we go to Alphine, and Alphine, are you the person we're supposed to meet? Kinda, but nope. Prince Oliver. Turns out, Prince Oliver is the chairman of the board of directors.
I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you.
Alphine's trying to speedrun revealing his true character to us.
Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Wow.
Indeed, I was.
He is the person responsible for forming Class 7. And they did a trial run of Class 7 using Toa and 3. Gorg, Crow, Angie.
You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the Imperial family serves as chairman of the board.
Oh, really? Alright, writing that down. In the Thor's Military Academy section. And they let Olivier do it because they know he can't do anything else, like being a crown prince. Where's Thor's Military Academy? Where are you hiding from me? It is tradition to have a member of the royal family imperial family serve as the chairman of the board. Estelle and Joshua Jennings? Oh yeah, they sent Reen over there. Forgot about that.
At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in the Burl 2 years ago.
Vacation. Wow, what a vacation that was. I mean, Olivier had a good time, no matter what the situation was, so it was a vacation for him.
You were in Liberl back then?
Wait, during the Liberl incident?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl.
He's a changed man.
As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion.
He's gonna be a third neutral party in the Civil War. But, in Class 7, you're part of that plan. Do you see the flame, chat? Do you see this, the flame on the candle? I think this is one of the effects they use for one of the arts. One of the fire arts. The way it circles. I think that's one of the effects they use for the fire arts.
One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air,
Winds
if
of
you will.
change. Gaius is into you. Gaius loves you, Oliver. Already, Gaius likes you.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
We are the winds of
The
change.
one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was...
Machias has a new target. The worst among nobles. He.
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
How they test our aptitude? In our sleep?
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7.
Just a whimsical little humor, whatchamacallit. Whatever.
And why we're being sent
Word
all
hard.
over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions.
We are to be the mediator.
That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it
While
not, Your
everyone
Highness?
is suffering from the Civil War, we will be the champions to the common people stuck in between who want nothing to do with it.
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts.
Olivier, did you predict Blue Blanc?
Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations.
He did so both to give understanding to the class about the conflicts between the two major factions in Erebonia, but also to give them an idea of what kind of obstacles and difficulties they must hurdle in their life. To show them the many differences between the vast... Who opened my door, huh? Alright, Olivier cast Ariel. Alright, on class 7. They won't be ready for it. You're like level 140, I think. Whenever level 38. You could kick their butt. Or did you get stat crunched? Oh, I'm sorry, Olivier. You don't have Arcus units? Ooh. Ooh. Just an Ormond 2? Oh. Ugh. To show them the vast, many differences between... capital and provinces, and so on. And technology. So on. He will still have Earthwall? There are things! There is a reason to stay with Windows 10. Earthwall! Added a part about justice? I don't know. I don't want him to lean too far into the Groy family.
In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need. We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
And I chose you because you are... because you are so attuned to your Arcus units that you are all not only open-minded enough to understand and learn about the ways that this world has many differences, but also you're a weapon. Class 7, you're a weapon that I can use. Me, Olivia, I can use them. I can, me.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
Why did the way you say that, Elisa, sounds like you're just humoring him?
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Oh, well, I mean, we've only just started our journey, Elliot. We'll get there.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
That a knight would kiss a Jaeger. If that isn't the definition of beauty, I don't know. That is something Olivia would say if he was from Sky. Aw, man.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it.
Dying.
Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision.
The correct decision, indeed. Another hydrate? Okay. By another, I mean, I was coughing because I had hydrated. I swallow weird, so I often cough on my own spit.
Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day.
You just fund it and ensure that it stays around and that no one can cancel Class 7 because you are Prince Olivert. And who's going to deny Prince Olivert? Estelle and Joshua will.
Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this.
Thank you, Olivier. So, as someone who's never played any other game, believe me, you're just like another character. That doesn't really matter, so get on with it. You're like, what, the chairman of the board? Thor's... I guess that's related, but like, whatever. Come on, man. Who even is this guy? You were really built up by your sister, Princess Elphine, who we've at least seen cutscenes of. And you, I think we had a cutscene of you, but there's so many blonde guys in this game, I can't even remember.
That was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother.
Hey, Olivier, what do you think about the closing of the Bracers Guilds in Erebonia?
But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother.
I love the camera
as I've
framing.
always wanted to.
So we can see Elise in this shot.
Your Highness.
I love your little...
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
Yeah, do tell us about that.
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it...
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely.
Precisely.
As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors.
Yeah, and those three are... Wow. They are all high-ranking members in their respective factions. One is the son of the leader, the leader of the noble faction. One is the second hand to the leader of the reformist faction, and one is the leader of all of the weapons being sold to those both factions, both of them.
As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me.
Oh, so you brought her close so you could try to study her and use her connections, such as Elisa, to get a little insight.
And it's those three who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Oh, really? I guess Carl was the one who decided would come here.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place
So
behind the
that's how
scenes.
Irina knew we were passing through. I mean, she kind of told us that.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
I think all three of those people have different ideas of what the darkness is. So I hope that we don't get manipulated into doing things very bad against one or the other faction. Olivier, make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. Your students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
More flamboyantly this time, Olivier. Say it again.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light.
Yeah, what does that mean, Lisa? Question more.
Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke.
Principal Van Dyke. He and Princey V. Principal Van Dyke share the vision that Class 7 will be a light in the darkness of Erebonia's turbulent future.
I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Well, she's certainly one of them.
Who else?
Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation.
How did you convince Sarah to leave the Bracer Guild? I think she's, yeah. How did you do that, huh? By saying that Class 7 is gonna be like a mini Bracer Guild that goes all over the country?
She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire. and her experience makes her a natural field
One of
leader.
the strongest people. Man, braces are crazy. If she's one of the strongest... Man. I wonder how she squares up to Cassius. Because obviously she wasn't enough to deal with the conflict against the Bracers Guild with the Jaegers alone. They had to call in Cassius. But it wasn't Cassius alone that was able to solve the problem.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
How else can you be so carefree? If you're so strong, you don't have to worry about anything. Makes sense.
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
Makia, she's drunk like 24/7. She's she's intentionally limiting herself. You're not seeing the gooder part of her.
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself.
Like?
She was known as the Purple Lightning.
The Purple Lightning!
Doesn't that sound exciting?
Ah, that's what Blue Blanc was talking about when talking to Robert.
Wait. Purple lightning?
I knew it.
If you two have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
Purple lightning can be purple. It can when Sarah says it is. Hold a great team, including Sarah, who is, in Olivier's words, the strongest person in Erebonia. Pulling her from her previous line of work was difficult. But worth it. Her nickname in her previous line of work was Purple Lightning. I don't think he said one of. He said the strongest person.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers.
Mm-hmm. How did none of us know about it? Weird.
She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status.
You mean it wasn't Estelle? And Joshua? Oh, that's right. They in canon are not A rank. That's right. Ever achieve rank. Rigged. Ba 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 ba. If she's the strongest in Erebonia and she's not an S rank. Man, Erebonia is lacking. She is competing with Robert. As far as I know, he and Sarah are the only bracers in Erebonia. But as I haven't been to the places like Legram where the Bracer Guild is, I don't know about any other bracers. I hope to one day see if there are other bracers and experience it myself. But it's hilarious. Cassius can just drop on by, have a little walk through Erebonia, and mess everything up for the Bracers Guild. I mean, he saved some lives, but you know what I mean. Wenzel? From... Wenzel. He was the mean-eyed guy, the blonde mean-eyed guy. Who warmed up to us after like a game and a half. He was friends of Scott, who is who is engaged to Pearl.
Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
So that's how she got her hands on an archaism. Scott, Pearl's husband. They're not married yet. Continue. Where's Olivier? Thanks for seeing us out. I never would have guessed you were friends with Princess Elphine, of all people. I wish I knew how much of what she said was genuine. Hey, Elise? Huh! Get ignored! Thank you for taking the time to come here today. Doesn't address Reen. Take care on your way back to your lodgings. We will, thank you. Thanks for showing us around. Good night. Good night, everyone. Curtsy. What? Wait. Everyone else is smiling. Reen is distraught. This has to be a meme template. What's the how do I get rid of dialogue? I have to click on it. This is meme template worthy. Hide HUD. Hide dialogue. Here we are. Alright, I got a screenshot of this. Perfect. Don't worry. Get a close-up of Smug Elisa. Oh. Wait, what is elevation again? There's a button for it. Whoa, rotation. Plus minus? Don't worry. I can kind of understand where she's coming from. I doubt anyone could have guessed that Her Highness would extend such a bold invitation to you. Well, I would at least get mad at Reen for that. Misplaced. I'm not sure how that's my fault. Stop being such a harem master. Ooh. Nice screenshot of that? Yeah, for sure. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of... Oh, lower field min Z. I bet that's it. No, that's not it. Field min Z is just up and down, so you can... maybe it's custom camera distance? To get rid of the... It's called... I think it's just calling. Or like in VR chat it's called personal space. You can turn it off so that things don't disappear when you get so close.
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Reen, I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you.
Of me?
Your Highness?
Oh, you're going to ask him? You're going to ask him? I can't do Olivia's voice. I give up. I used to be able to do it good, but now Matt Mercer ruined my image of it.
But of course. You see, tomorrow I'll be attending a garden party.
Oh, I guess you could try to zoom in using the camera. That might get rid of the... That might... You could... You wouldn't be able to get close to the face, but you could certainly zoom in, probably. Because there is a custom zoom option.
You see, tomorrow I'll be attending a garden party sponsored by the local government for the start of the festival.
So that's why Elise is mad.
Or rather, Machias' father invited me to attend.
Yes, I seem to recall hearing that myself. That's the one at the Crystal Garden in Motter Park, right?
Indeed. Anyway, let's not waltz around the matter. I was rather hoping that you would join me as my dance partner, Reen.
Huh? Does that mean...
Do you think Her Highness knows the old saying, a dance today, a wedding tomorrow?
Is that an old saying? But does it mean that you have to marry the same person you danced with? I'm sure that's fully in the realm of tabloid speculation. Still, there's no denying that many will interpret it that way. Oh, whoa! Hold on a minute! I don't think I can. I mean, it would be an honor, but it's like too great of an honor for someone like me.
Oh, not at all. Your father may be a baron, but the Schwarzers have long had deep ties with the Imperial family. I apologize if this comes across as rude, but inviting you would likely create less opposition than if I were to invite Eustace.
I see. Well, I can't deny that. You needn't apologize. I find your choice rather fascinating, actually. Eustace, you're not helping. Anyway, I really don't think I'm the man you want. Sometimes I can barely keep from tipping over my own feet.
Is that so? Elise once told me that she asked you to help her practice the finer points of ballroom dancing.
I bet you know how to react fast, Reen, because of your sword training.
In fact, she says you're an excellent dancer, that you step lightly and very gracefully. Is that not true, Reen?
Well... Angry Elise.
I understand. It was rude of me to trouble you with a petition like this on such short notice.
She's gonna guilt us.
And besides, I don't suppose you would have much interest in dancing with a little girl like me.
No, that's not what I mean, Your Highness. That's my sister, all right. She really knows how to twist the knife.
Your Highness, please. You too, Prince Olivert.
Looks like they're having fun. I had no idea the Imperial family was such a lively and cheerful bunch.
I get the feeling they aren't all like this. Ah, I see now. How could it not have crossed my mind? Perhaps the truth is that you already have your heart set on someone else? Or is there someone you're already courting?
Huh. Lisa! Laura, too. Laura ... it as well. The loot SFX? Sure. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Well, do you? I'm positively dying to know which maiden has conquered the battlefield of your heart. Oh, wait, I don't... Maki has put his hands up to his glasses! We've activated his trap card. Look at him go. Oh, wait, I mean... Yikes, how am I going to get out of this one? I'm not sure how to turn her down gently. I can't have a canon love interest. The fans!
Very well, I shall relent this time.
Huh?
However, next year I'll be 16, just like your sister. That's when I'll be making my debut into high society, so I'd be very happy if you'd give my invitation some thought.
Oh, music's back. Wow, it transitioned very well. So, he's not going to the dance party with her.
Well, aren't you the lucky one? Her Highness really seems to have taken a liking to you.
Here, Reen, let's get... Reen. I call you Reen, Jen. What the heck? Here. Oh, this one. We can get pretty close with this one. That's it. That's the shot right there. Let me just alt-tab. Disable dialogue. No! There we go. Now that's a face. Ba bum bum bum. Ba 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 ba. You really ought to have accepted her invitation. Might have led to something truly unexpected in the future. Yeah, Reen, just go. Nah, I doubt it. It seems like she just took an interest in me because I'm her friend's older brother. She didn't seem all that serious about it, so I figured she was just trying to tease the two of us. Can't deny it seemed that way. But I get the impression that wasn't all that was going on there. You weren't the only one feeling nervous that whole time. Prince Oliver was an even more unusual person than I'd heard. No doubt about that. He seemed entertaining to be around. Fee, you would have loved Libro. The good old days. Think that he's the one who made Class 7 possible. He seemed easygoing, but hearing him talk about our class made what we're doing feel even more important. Pressure! And besides, he gave us plenty of other useful info.
Yeah, including the fact that the board of directors seems to have their own agenda for us.
Each one of them. Tugging on us. Like puppets. They're fighting for our strings. I have no idea what they're planning, but their motives seem incredibly suspicious. Agreed. Hearing about the instructor's background kind of threw me for a loop, too. Yeah. She would have trolled them so hard. Also, Estelle would have thought Fee was the cutest thing. And would have wanted to take Fee home. Chloe and Josette, I think trolling Josette would be the funniest. Because Josette takes everything so seriously. Annalise might have tried to take Fee home. I think it would have been a bit of a war between Annalise and Estelle. Which one gets to take the cat home? Stray cat, who knows? I wouldn't have imagined she used to be a bracer, maybe because you don't really see them around anymore to begin with. A rank is more or less the highest you can be, too. I assume you already knew about her history, Fee. Yep, the guild is every Jaeger Corps' main competition, after all. But the guild is every Jaeger Corps' main competition, after all. Probably even ran into her a few times during our operations. Really? Were you part of the operations to burn down the Bracers Guild in Erebonea? Unbelievable. I'd almost forgotten about those good old days. Serene! Sarava! Sarek! Instructor! How long have you been there? So, looks like you finally found out about my work history, huh? I bet she's gonna be all, oh, woe is me, I wasn't able to drag you along and tell you about it on my own terms. Saravok! Sarok! From Star Trek. Spock's father. I guess that kind of tarnishes my ravishing adult charm a bit, then. I hate to break it to you, but you didn't have any to begin with. Shh! Did you hear an old maid sighing? What was that? What? What was that? What? How do I say this? She looks... Huh? What was that? Huh? What did you say, punks? You want an A-rank? Bracer A-rank beating? Clarice! Chlorine! Good evening, everyone. Captain Claire! This is quite the unusual combination. Let me be the first to assure you that this wasn't my idea. But the government asked me to tell you that tomorrow's field study is being put on hold. Are we gonna be on special guard duty for the summer festival or something? Instead, you get the exciting opportunity to help this lady and her goons with their evil schemes. And as she's an Iron Blood and works directly for the Chancellor, it could truly be an evil deed. Scheme. Where is Sharon? I mean, she's probably hiding in a bush somewhere just so she can watch Elisa. We're going to Live Earl! Huh? What evil schemes? Oh, Sarah. Sarah, could you maybe not try to put them off entirely before I've had a chance to explain? I don't remember what her voice sounds like. Actually, there is a matter I'd like all of you to help us with. I've discussed this with the governor, and he decided that this would be the best way to handle the issue. What? What? They have Jeeps! Reinford stole the ZCF design! I hate you, Reinford! You're under arrest! No dueling in Motter Park. You're all under arrest for that. He's against the nobles? Alright, only nobles are evil, you're right. Humvees? They are closer to Humvees. Those are definitely more like Humvees than Jeeps. The extended back really helps you think it's a Humvee. Especially the big truck front. I miss the Jeep. I want the ZCF Jeep back. I need my all-terrain vehicle. Now, if you'd be so kind as to get on board. They're gonna throw us into a research facility and experiment on us and make us genetically improved. I'll explain everything to you all. To you at the command post in Heimdall Central Station. Oh, we've been there before. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Wait, the commoners are the evil ones? No. No, I'm getting conflicting information. Which ones are evil, chat? Tell me, I can't form my own opinion. Terrorist! I love the way we open up. They'll open up that. Elise. No. Alphine asked Rien to dance with her at the garden party. I'm sure he'll end up dancing with her anyways in some convoluted way to get to that point. Elise was not happy. Rien said no. And Alphine said okay. Upon leaving the girls' school, they were approached by Sarah, where she informed them that they would no longer be performing their usual field study tasks for the next day. Instead, she handed them off to Claire. Claire took them back to the Railroad Military Police, RMP, building at Central Station. Yeah, so drab, so boring. What a weird. But you know what isn't depressing? The way he's yelling, terrorists! Chairs do seem nice. Indeed, I'm afraid we have no choice but to define them as such. Whoa, look at the board! It's looking like... It's looking just like Sarah's board. Is that supposed to be a map of Erebunia? Probably. Oh, it's those hard candies that stick on paper. Let's get a close-up of this. That's a wanted poster of the man, the mystery man. Whole bunch of flyers, probably more wanted information. The same guy. Yeah, her handwriting sucks. I can't read any of it. Gotta get a better map too. They're really working with such a bad budget that they can't have good stuff. Indeed, I'm afraid we have no choice but to define them as such. Unfortunately, we have no clue as to their aim, nor do we know the names of the group's members, its size, or its history. A harbor district? Where? This? I don't think so. Ooh! Railway Military Police. There's also a telephone there. We're gonna get a call. The line drawings? Oh! I don't think so. It could be. But I don't think so. No. One of the lines goes off into where the water would be. And I'm not sure. I don't think so. Where the trailing line in the bottom right goes is where the crane is. The big crane. At present, it doesn't seem that the terrorist group has established a name for itself. That's a lot of unknowns. They want us to investigate. Would I be correct in assuming the man we met in the Nord Highlands was trying to start a war as a member? Huh. His name was... Let's see if I remember. I'm not looking at chat, because chat's gonna tell me, because they like to tell me things. His name was... Does it start with a C? Alright, I don't remember. I'm gonna look it up. Frankie. Let's see. Field study day 2. Cornholio. Gideon. The group confronts the Jaegers and G. G names himself Gideon, otherwise known as Shek pointed out, Comrade G, who he also ran into another person of, who was named Comrade C. For Cedric. Maybe it was Rufus. That's him. So he's one of them. He said his name was Gideon, or G, or something like that. So that's what that man you encountered in the Highlands was up to. He does sound like the terrorist type. Craig! And you think he and his group are going to try something tomorrow on the first day of the summer festival? We're currently operating under that assumption, yes. And so, a third party, a group of kids, are not as suspicious as the RMP ramping up security. Comrade Claire. Olaf the Ball Destroyer. Or Ball Crusher? Ball Crusher. The summer festival lasts 3 days, but unlike festivals in other provinces, only the first day garners much attention. It's been a month since the incident in Nord. They intend to make their next move soon. Tomorrow is a likely time. Comrade, lowercase ball, C, Crusher. I'd have to agree. Terrorists do love their time in the spotlight after all. And considering how easily Gideon gave you his name, I'm betting we'll start to see them acting more openly soon. They want to pull attention to themselves for some reason. Colette! Hey, Rocket Man. How's it going? First you gather arms and other like-minded allies in secret. Then you reveal yourself with a bang and keep going in quick succession. That's the typical terrorist MO. I see. Fee knows all about that. She was part of a Jaeger Corps, which did terrorist-like things. And you want us to assist with countermeasures against them? And you either didn't hear the loot or the sound was lost in the sea of effects? Very possible. You know where you could find the loot effect more easily? Probably in the Sky catalog, right? It's the same one. Maybe they remade it, but it's definitely the same melody and notes. Right. The RMP will be joining forces with the Heimdall military police to bolster the capital's security. Okay, so... there is worry of a terrorist group with no known name, but likely involving Gideon attacking during the first day of the summer festival. The RMP are combining forces with the HMP, the Heimdall military police. Time is almost up. Holy crap! What's going on, Shek? No! Don't die! They'll likely try to commit terrorism. Well, wait a second. That doesn't sound right. That's not what terrorists do, right? Block site. 07. 07, Shek. 07. Twitch is getting blocked. 07. The RMP are combining with Heimdall military police to increase security, but Claire also wants the help of Class 7. Unfortunately, as big as the capital is, I can't say with complete confidence that there will be no holes in our security. That's where you come in. You'll be assisting our security measures as a reserve force. Class 7 will be a reserve force. Picking up the slack, I guess. Bah! It'd sure be nice if the guild was still active here. They would have come in mighty handy right about now. Yes, I don't disagree. Sarah, you do know that the RMP had no involvement in the guild's withdrawal from the capital, right? Yeah, but I mean, there are some suspicions that the Imperial Intelligence Division was perhaps maybe aware of what happened. Perhaps some, even someone of high power might have hired the Jaegers to do what they did. I don't know who, but someone. Oh, really? I mean, your boss and that brother of yours could hardly make their opposition to the guild more obvious if they tried. Alright, so Sarah is rivals with both Claire and Sharon. Holy cow. She's not friends with anyone. Even Class 7's against her. Oh, well. Wow, these two really seem to have a messy history between them. Sure looks that way, especially where the guild is concerned. Although, it sounds like your brother has been keeping busy in Crossbell recently. Oh, Lecter. Oh! Claire says, how do you know that? So, what's it gonna be? Whether you choose this as your field study task for tomorrow is totally up to you. If you decline, there are plenty of tasks the governor needs taken care of, like you've been doing the last 2 days. The summer festival is a busy time. After all, lots of little details that need to be squared away. We all nod. I'm ready to kill terrorism. I think I speak for Group A when I say we'd be glad to join in the anti-terrorist countermeasures. Group B feels the same. All right, then. Thank you for your assistance, everyone. Warrior of Light nods off screen. Totally. It gives a thumbs up and motions to Warrior of Light self. Now, let's move right along to confirming the patrol routes you'll be following. The patrol routes! The patrol routes mean I get to talk to the NPCs! Kitty! Cross over the siege? Let's go. I want to cross over with DVD since that's what I've been playing recently. You know what I hate? I absolutely hate. I've started playing DVD recently again, and the Lara Croft came out, and Lara Croft is gorgeous, okay? So I got her. First money I ever spent in DVD, $5. And I was gonna get a skin for her, but I'm no longer gonna give them that money for that skin because the skin is linked, which means you have 3 body parts that you put things on in the game: the head, the torso, and the legs. And I like the torso and the legs of this linked skin, but not the head. I want to put something else in the head, but as it's a linked set, you can't do anything about it. So because of that, now if it's because it's a license thing, because because the people who own the Lara Croft license decided it has to be a 3-part set, it makes sense. But the devs of DBD have stated previously that most often a set is because they don't want to deal with clipping issues. Who cares? Let us put the parts together. It's up to the player to decide whether they want clipping or not. Right? I mean, it's a headpiece that doesn't even interact with the rest of the outfit. I want the Lara Croft dark blue leather outfit with the deer mask or deer helmet thing. It would look so cool, but no. It's the rights issue? Possible. However, there have been in the past, in the same releases, like, from the same franchise, released at the same time, they've had both linked and unlinked sets, where 2 of the monsters had linked sets and the 3rd monster did not have a linked set. I'm confused. I'm mad. Yeah, if it's a licensing thing, nothing I can do about it. Do any of the licensors have unlinked sets? Yeah, Lara Croft does have unlinked sets. It's just, they are not visually appealing to me. They suck. And the one that I want is a linked set that would look so, it would go so hard with the helmet, the hat, the deer hat head thing that I would put on her head. It would go so hard. It would fit so well. But no. No, we can't have that. Anyways, Sarah coming to the Bracer Guild. Oh, wow, this place sure brings back memories. Up until about 1.5 years ago, I'd swing by here at least once a week. Really? She probably was stationed on the other side of the other half of the city, or she came up from Legram. I wouldn't be surprised if I'd seen you around before then. Well, I did end up getting to know your sister. Wow, okay. Fiona, right? Works as a piano teacher. Well, seriously? Wait, she did say she knew someone who worked at the guild. I guess she was talking about the instructor. Still, instructor. Alright, now Laura has to have beef with Sarah, because now Sarah has been revealed to be a bracer. And now that she's okay with a Jaeger, she has to hate the bracers. Time for you to go? Alright, later, Jen. See you later. Drive safe. What is it that caused the guild to withdraw from the capital? Are you gonna tell us the truth, Sarah? I've been wondering that for a while now myself. The guild used to be pretty active here in Erebonia, right? Well, yeah. The direct cause was the guild branches all over the country being blown up, but I'm sure you already knew that. The culprits were a Jaeger Corps hired by a nasty bunch the guilds was at odds with at the time. Well, still is, but anyways, so Ouroboros. They've always been feuding. Not only does the Bracer Guild have to fight the Jaegers, they gotta fight the Ouroboros. Thanks to a dependable ally, Cassius Bright, we were able to defeat the Jaegers, but by then the Imperial government had its eye on us. Both your savior and your downfall in Erebonia, Cassius Bright. Level 5 threat. Who's that? Oh, it's just a mythical dragon in Zamurian legends. It's like a children's story. They started making life difficult for us, took away most of the guild's authority in the country, leaving our hands tied. Eventually, the branches here started closing, one by one, with no real prospect of ever reopening. So that's how it was. Instructor. Don't worry. Your dad might be the city's governor, but he wasn't really involved. A certain friend of his, however, was very involved. I hate Gileath Osborne now. I don't like him anymore. You're talking about Chancellor Gileath Osborne, representative of the Imperial government, I assume. Yep, him and his cronies in the Imperial Intelligence Division. Yep, Imperial Intelligence Division. I knew it. It's kind of like a sister organization to the Railway Military Police, which is why she's beefing with Claire and the Ironbloods. Anyway, after that, I was out of a job. That's when Principal Van Dyke came and offered me a position at the academy. I started out as a combat instructor last spring, after all, and after that, I wound up being chosen as your class's homeroom teacher. I wonder what allows the Graham to have a Bracers Guild. Laura, explain. I still help out the guild from time to time, though. That's how I ended up bringing in our Jaeger princess here. Aw, good kitty. Knock it off. So that's what happened. You mentioned that a Jaeger Corps was responsible for the attacks. What was its name? Oh, it wasn't the same group Fee used to run with. They were called Jester. Not a particularly high-ranking outfit. Ah, I know about them. I see. After heading back to the Bracer Guild, Sarah following, the group asked her about her bracer, about what actually happened to the Bracer Guild. Essentially, they were attacked by Jaegers hired by Ouroboros. And as we know, in some way, not exactly certain how, but implied through dialogue in, I think, 3rd and maybe 2nd, Geo has some connection, maybe not, maybe indirectly, to Ouroboros, or at least had assistance in some way, I think. Or it's just that trying to connect them through this incident is a possibility. We're attacked by Jaegers hired by Ouroboros. And after trying, Ouroboros and had to call in backup in the form of Cassius Bright. After thwarting the Jaeger attacks, the Empire had its eyes set on the very powerful and in their opinion disruptor of their control. After thwarting the Jaeger's attacks, the Empire had its eyes set on the very powerful and, in their opinion, and disruptor of their control. Very powerful Bracer Guild. And Cassius Bright. And feared it could disrupt their control. In Erebonia. He was labeled a max level threat to the safety of the country, the Empire, and the Bracers Guild faced difficulties fully rebuilding and eventually collapsed in Erebonia due to Geo and the Imperial Intelligence Division. IID. Worried about me? Well, I did suspect that it was likely a different corps. From the sound of it, the Jaeger Corps Fee belonged to was a pretty large one, though. Oh, definitely. She was with Zephyr. And their leader was the insidious guy known as the Jaeger King. You name a combat specialty, Zephyr had it covered. They were the only corps on par with the Red Constellation, which has its root in the Berserkers of the Middle Ages. Oh, they caused me plenty of trouble back when I was still a full-time bracer. Look who's talking. You caused us plenty of trouble yourself. So they actually butted heads before. Interesting. It's hard to believe this all happened to people we actually know. Yeah, sounds more like a story out of some novel. Anyway, the terrorists you've been hearing about lately aren't part of any Jaeger Corps. I figured that was the case. Generally, Jaegers are interested in just two things, money and fighting. That Gideon guy you encountered in the Nord Highlands doesn't seem to fit that description, though. If I had to guess, I'd say he's acting on some kind of deep-seated grudge. A grudge, huh? Well, it's hard to say anything for sure. Never met him myself. From what I understand, he did seem particularly tenacious. He was definitely that. Which means we're really going to have to step it up for our patrol tomorrow. Your involvement is just a precautionary step, but if you're going to help, give it your best, I say. Hope you're okay with me taking minor breaks in this cutscene to write notes, because it helps rest my voice. Because we've had 2.5 hours of cutscene so far. Also getting the money for fighting? Exactly. Such smart warmongers. I like fighting. I'm gonna fight for money. I like both money and fighting. Wow. My desires in life are fulfilled. I think some like fighting a little more than the money. Sounds like a short one. Seems like your teamwork is smoother than ever too, so all the better. Anyway, it's late, so get your report written and get some sleep. I'm gonna crash in on one of the empty rooms upstairs. And she probably brought her whole collection of alcohol. Is gonna have quite the night. The instructor never changes, does she? You sure? She seemed more talkative than usual. Why did she come back with us and not the other group? Ah, protagonist. Feels like she was pushing herself. Yeah, she talked more than... told us more information than we did. She joked. She didn't joke very much. She just was serious to tell us about information mode. Now that you mention it, she did seem far more forthcoming with information than usual. Maybe she's feeling a bit weird being back in her old workplace. You might be right. Hey, what's underneath the stairs there? It's blocked off. Secret? Ah, sick! Secret hideout found! Secret hideout! If a killer tries to enter the Bracer Guild and we want to hide, we know where. Still, I guess we're not really in any position to be worrying about her. We'll just have to do our best to coordinate with Group B tomorrow to make sure everything goes smoothly. Agreed. Alright, the sooner we get that report written, the sooner we can get some sleep. Sleepy. Ba 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 ba. Oh? That night. So, I think maybe Sarah is doing something? Thought I heard something outside. Go investigate. I like how you can just say, nah. Wait, is that the same? That's the same option they gave us with Estelle in Le Mans. If I hit go back to sleep, do I get does he get woken up afterwards? It's just funny dialogue, or does you actually just ignore it and don't get the story? Maybe I should go check it out. You actually skip the dialogue? Hot dang. Sounded like footsteps. Did someone go downstairs? Instructor? The ambience. Such good ambiance. More forthcoming than usual. A little... the heck? Out of the ordinary. I'm gonna leave you guys with this atmosphere for a second while I go potty. BRB. Enjoy.
Right. Right. Right.
I've brought back the child. The fluffy Dusty. He is resting in my arms. La creatura. Hey, Cheese Priest. Do you want to watch the Harry Potter and the
Right.
Stone? Because I don't know if we're going to get everyone else to watch it with us. No one else seemed interested. Okay, well, let's try watching it tonight. I have to go grocery shopping and stuff after stream. So it'll be like maybe around 6:30 or 7 when I'm free. Sure, sure. What a pretty kitty you are, Dusty, huh? I have to play Trails now, okay? Chat, stream is gonna be a touch shorter.
Right.
Because I actually have to go at 4. And I started 15 minutes late, so apologies for that. Alright, one-handed Trails time. And the controller is sideways, so it's gonna be a little weird. And this is the girls' room. Probably shouldn't try going in there right now. Not if I value my life anyway. Didn't Sarah say she was gonna use one of the extra rooms up here? I'm pretty sure there's only 2 rooms. LV... Oiketsorf. What's up, counterfeit? One-handed. Oh. Oh, this is so sad. This is really sad. I'm gonna go? Okay. Later, Dusty. Thanks for hanging out. Just don't know it. The lurk. Don't look under the bed. Anyway, sad time. Sad moment. Frostique is disappearing during sad moment. I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me crying. Rain hears a noise in the middle of the night. Someone walking downstairs. He checks and finds Sarah. Looking over the Bracer Guild. Now this feels like a visual novel moment. Yeah, I'll probably hit the stop raid timer at 3 hours in. Instructor Sarah? Oh, did I wake you up? Or wake you? I just thought I heard something, so I came to see what it was. Can't sleep? Nah, I'm just feeling a little nostalgic being back here, I guess. Years ago, someone suggested that I become a bracer, and that's what I did. I spend my days working with a bunch of odd friends and companions, going through request after request. Man, what if we get the Sarah origin story game? That'd be fun. Man, just her saying those things, just all the memories from library will come flooding in. It seems weird now how busy I used to be back then. It does sound like work kept you on your toes. Still, this building must mean a lot to you, huh? Yeah, it does. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish I could go back to those days sometimes. It was definitely exhausting, but I guess I was usually having too much fun to notice. More than anything, I really felt like I belonged here. Oh. Don't get me wrong, though. I really enjoy my work now, too. You do? as she drinks her days away. How could I not? I ended up becoming your class's instructor. As far as I'm concerned, life's just as fulfilling now as it was back then. No need for you to get all soft and start worrying about me. All right. But I'll keep doing whatever I can. So that you'll always feel like you belong here with Class 7. She's gonna open her mouth and an O, like, whoa. Or not, she's just gonna accept it. Nice, Sarah. Thanks. Hell, look at us, in the middle of the night talking away like a couple of barflies. If we had a ball or two here, I would have loved to drink until dawn with you, but we're all up. Tragic. You do know I'm too young to drink, right? Well, we should probably get back to our rooms and get some sleep. She just doesn't ignore this question. Tomorrow's gonna be another action-packed day, so we'll need all the rest we can get. Too true. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow, instructor. You're gonna need my tender mercies too. You've got some hard work coming your way, so you'd better get a good night's sleep. What a fun optional scene. She is reminiscing over her bracer days. Says she sometimes wishes she could go back to them, but assures Reen that she's having just as much fun in her current line of work. So he doesn't have to worry about her.
Drinks are on me someday.
Every single time. Uh-oh! 1! Why it's so dark at 1 p.m.? 100 hours. Oh no! Gideon! I bet those two new workers are gonna be here to interact with him. They were placing something, weren't they? Oh?
The time is finally at hand.
Getting all giddy. He laughed, he must be.
At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber.
Hammer of judgment. Just say justice next.
Yeah!
Where the heck do they come from? What? Why are they standing like that? I knew it.
Comrade
I knew.
G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
I knew those new guys were up to it. I was totally right. They were acting weird. Oh, I should probably put myself back on the screen. I'm a VTuber. I gotta have my face on there. Hi, it's me, VTuber Frostic VL. VL stands for, voice lost? Nah, not today. Readers in disguise? Possibly. I mean, they use the main voice actors for extras all the time, so could be.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Machius?
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
Gaius!
There's nothing to fear.
They try so hard to sound different. But you can definitely hear it's them. Intermission cutscene. Gideon is in the port. He speaks to his followers. Members disguised as citizens of Heimdall. Perhaps some actually are. They are to enact the hammer of judgment upon this place.
As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us.
So it was you who summoned the gorilla. He reveals his flute. An animist flute, I think. Capable of, I'm assuming here, controlling monsters. Like that time in the nature reserve, the nature park.
Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name.
What's your name? Also, what are you summoning?
My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all.
They'll call us the Comrade Crew.
Yeah!
I like how they all stand so disparately, staring off into the distance. On various height levels for no reason. Nord with Spider, yeah. Wow, the 26th! Field Study Day 3! Ooh! Bustling! Click, click. Oh no, we're seeing it inside. Just wait, Sarah. Gotta write stuff down. It is July 27th, 12:04. Alright, I'm going to go check on Group B before heading over to the Railway Military Police's command post. Just give me a call on your Arcus if you find anything during your patrols. It's cool that she's here with us now. Okay. Will do, Instructor. Leave it to us. Still, I was expecting Captain Claire to be our point of contact. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to agree to cooperate with the Railway Military Police. As if she wants the Railway Military Police coercing and corrupting her precious Class 7. I'm not exactly delighted about working with them, but things are looking pretty serious. I'm helping them this once and acting as your point of contact, but I won't let them forget a minute that they owe me. Anyway, I'll see you all later. And tell Fiona thanks for the breakfast. Sure thing. Sarah will be class 7s. Thanks for gifting a sub, Popper Boy. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. I'll take that as the reward for me predicting the evil nature of those two port workers that were being suspicious in the corner. Sarah will be class 7. 7's I'm pretty good at these predictions. Prospotheses. Sarah will be class 7's. Class 7's. Point of contact in collaboration. In reluctant collaboration with the RMP. RMP, who do you see? Chugga chugga choo choo. We've got our designated areas, so we'll be patrolling them one by one. Or we've got our designated areas, so we'll be patrolling them one by one, keeping an eye out for anything suspicious. Instructor Sarah said she'd contact us around noon too. Let's be off then. Yeah. She's speaking German now. She's speaking Jaeger. It's the first time she's spoken Jaeger. I think. Jaeger. I'm guessing the city's gonna be packed with people since it's the first day of the summer festival. Unnamed citizens and tourists galore. That's all the more reason we need to stay especially vigilant. Oh, it's the pretty music. It's the summer festival music is the really cool music that I love so much. I feel like this is a really good spot to actually call it since I have stuff to do today and come back tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's a weird day as well because I have Udo's appointment at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow's Trails Day? You know what? Tomorrow won't be Trails Day because I want to make sure I can try and fulfill the NPC chatting stream within one stream so that we don't, like, spend too long on this. Or too many days on it, at least. I want to make sure it feels, like, solidified. So, I think I'll call it today. We're a little short, but I have things to do today, so it works out for me, not for you. Sorry. Also, they fixed it? Look, the shadows aren't on the floor below. Why all of a sudden? I guess those floors in Keldic were just weird. Thanks for the follow, SSA316. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed your stay. And, yeah, let's call it now. Write up our stream summary. Come back tomorrow with, gosh, what should I play tomorrow? I could do art. Yeah, I think, chat, I'm gonna do art. Been a while. They're built with lighting. Don't Escape? Yeah, Don't Escape would be good. They're a bunch of short horror games. Art is nice too. We could do art. Can work on replacing some more of the older emotes again, and I do need to start getting back into more art. I want to start gearing up and getting my reference done so I can start streaming the model making process on stream, because I think that would be interesting to show people. Yeah.
My turn.
Where's... Hey! Don't put Reen in my party! Truly evil! They're almost level 4 links already. So that means I should probably link the others to try and get them to level 3. Cancel raids? Oh, yeah. I can do it right here. Make sure we don't get raided during my ending this stream. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-dum-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Hopefully we get to fight some dungeon stuff so we can level up these courts. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo-ba. I'm sure it'll let me go into the dungeon, so I could probably farm off stream. Which means let's go outside to see if we get the cutscene, and then... Alright, we're good. Do you know if there's any cutscenes I get if I walk through town? There's no place... There is a place to avoid. Is it that place right there? Welcome back, Pocket. We're ending stream a little early right now. It's an area. The port? Can I go into the dungeons? In case I want to farm off stream the Master Quartz levels. Dungeons, yes? Okay. If I were to go to Oast District, I can enter the dungeon from there, and that should be fine. I'll test it right now. Go through the hotel. Can I go through Oast District or Oast? Oast is... I think Oast is better because it has the higher... It has higher level dungeon. So I can't go to the Underground Waterway 2 because it's the port. It connects to the port, which is probably story stuff. Alright, so I think I have to do... I can't do that dungeon. I have to do the other dungeon. Unfortunate, because it's slightly lower level, which means less XP. I cannot! So the dungeons have story events at them. So I will not be doing any offline farming, which is fine. We already have our Master Quartz level 5s. Watch that cutscene. I'll go watch the cutscene for the Oast District then. So I can do the dungeon. You know what? No, it's fine, it's fine. I don't need to. I don't need to farm offline. I already have enough Sepith. I have level 5 Master Quartz for the quartz that I want level 5. The other levels can just come with time. And probably the old schoolhouse eventually. So, let's save right here in front of the Bracer Guild. And off we go. Ba 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 da ba da ba da. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba. Fee Colossal, where hides you? Fee? Fee? Oh, there you are. Ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. Hope to see you. See you in chat. Ba 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 ba. Let's write our summary for stream. Welcome to stream number 50. It is August 1st, 2024. It's an early on stream. Yeah, sorry. You'll post when you do. Don't like don't strain to find it. I appreciate you looking for it, but don't like spend your whole night doing it. We'll find it eventually. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. The meeting place at Astraea was actually a ploy to meet with Alfie. No! Meet with Olivier! My love! So yeah. Olivier's introduction to Class 7 happened. As soon as you click the stream, they changed to Sunhaven. Huh. I love Sunhaven. Good game. Olivier's introduction to Class 7 happened. He's not as flamboyant while in Prince mode as I had hoped. Oh well. Pocket. Tsundere. Very soon. Relearned some info on the Jaeger attacks in Erebonia from a primary source, Sarah. Pastry? What's a baklava supposed to be referencing? What kind of pastry? You might try to make a pun, but I don't know. Baklava? That's a dish? That's not some kind of clothing? That's a balaclava? Oh. We're ending early just a little bit, yeah. Because I gotta go do stuff. And we saved right before we went and investigated and spoke with all the NPCs for the stream summary. For the summer festival. Figured like a good time to end because we would get like through just a little bit of NPCs and end in a like midway through. I want to try and do all of the summer festival stuff in hopefully one stream. So tomorrow is going to be a horror point-and-click games. Don't escape. Got to see Claire? You did get to see Claire. We learned some info on the Jaeger attacks in Erebonia from primary source Sarah. Sarah's sad. Makes me sad. What else? Gideon is being evil. And his evil followers are also being evil. That's all I needed to write. That was my stream summary. Olivia and Alfie did their little comedy routine. They did! Olivier wasn't being bonky. Olivier didn't need to be bonked. He was not being that way. But Alfie was on something. Trying to steal Reen away from his stepsister. I shall hydrate and probably stretch. Let's see here. Who shall we raid? Only after a proper stretch. Whoop. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba. Jen, look. I know you gotta throw box cats, but you don't have to hit me with all of them just because I'm gonna stream early. This is my punishment. This is my eternity. I am being punished forever. Ba ba boo ba ba da ba 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 ba. Trinity Blade playing SC. Zaya playing Zero, and Kiarong playing Cold Steel. Which Cold Steel? How far are they? Ba da ba ba. Holy cow, their video game is very loud. They're typing in chat. No microphone, but that's fine. They're talking about toilets. What if we find an art streamer? Art streamer. Where is art? There it is. VTuber. VUber. Fish story? Have we checked for fish story today? Good question. You checked? No! No! Oh. So sad. No, ever go on. Bop, dop, do. Doodles and oodles of doodles. They have oodles in the title, so I'm gonna raid them. Their name is Delphron. They're doing pencil or pen drawing on actual paper. They don't know what they're missing. We're raiding a person named Delphron. I don't know who they are, but they're doing art and they have oodles in their title, so you know how it is. Shorter stream, sorry folks, but I appreciate you coming around anyways. As always, there is a link to the streamer in case you missed the raid. We're heading on over. I hope you had fun. Tomorrow will be another short stream because Oodles has an appointment. However, it will be playing a different kind of game, so trails won't be interrupted. In the middle of the stream, we'll be playing a game called Don't Escape, a like old Flash 2D series of games where your goal of the game is to make sure that you can't escape yourself, because everything outside is dangerous and safe is inside. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Here's some head pats. And this time, I'm not in the other model, so you have good hands, or better hands. Pat 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 pa 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 pa. And of course, tuck in tonight, chat. Have a good sleep. Sweet dreams. Is the smooch better with this model? I'm sure it's preference. Here I come. Here comes the smooch train. Erebonian smooch time. Mwah. I think the other one has more expressive natures to it. But bye. The raid's happening now. Bye. Quit game. Well. If it isn't YouTube. Sussy YouTube.